Alright, good morning. Mishpaha. Boker Tov. Alright, so I brought me this little mini lantern. Use it for camping and stuff. So now you can see clearer my ugly mug. At least it won't look so dark in here. Good morning, Amber. Alright, so we are on. Yes, ma'am, you made it on time. So we are on Psalm 85, day 85, Psalm 85. Alright. Alright, so David Nisanov. Hopefully I'm hear my truck, huh? Is that better, Amber? Hear my truck in the background? Alright, so Rovlin, brother, what's up, mate? Alright, here we go. Day 85, Psalm 85. A psalm of the sons of Korah. Yehovah, you have been favorable to your land. You have brought back the captivity of Yaakov. You have forgiven the iniquity of your people. You have covered all their sin. You have taken away all your wrath. You have turned from the fierceness of your anger. Restore us, O Elohim of our salvation, and cause your anger toward us to cease. Will you be angry with us forever? Will you prolong your anger to all generations? Will you not revive us again, that your people may rejoice in you? Show us your mercy, Yehovah, and grant us your salvation. I will hear what Elohim, Yehovah, will speak, for he will speak peace to his people and to his saints. But let them not turn back to folly. Surely his salvation is near to those who fear him, that glory may dwell in our land. Mercy and truth have met together. Righteousness and peace have kissed. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Yes, Yehovah will give what is good, and our land will yield its increase. Righteousness will go before him, and shall make his footsteps our pathway. A lot of times we focus on it's kind of a twofold thing. Let me rephrase that. I think we don't focus enough is, number one, we need to always be looking at the mercy of Yah. We need to always be looking at the fact that his word says that his mercy is renewed every morning. And when I think about the wickedness in this world, I think about the stuff that's gone on, that goes on in this world, has happened in this world, is happening in this world. Things that we don't even know about that go on behind the scenes of such wickedness against people, humanity, children, stuff like that, that if we even knew the worst of it, it would probably mess our head up. It'd mess us up. And then yet Yah, in all of his wrath, in all of his anger, and all of the stuff that goes on, he still manages to find a way for his mercy to be renewed every morning. And I don't even think we really grasp and understand the depths of what that really means. The concept of what that really is. You know, Mishpachah, this is why, for those of you who have followed this ministry for a while, you've seen me a few times just kind of do a video of just ripping a new one, somebody a new one, especially people who play with Yah's word, who will spend their time trying to figure out a way to change it, to demean it, to lightly esteem it, who would rather waste their time trying to figure out what they can get away with doing or don't have to do, or what they could do now that Yah's declared you're not supposed to do. I mean, anything to do with that. And yet, they don't even understand. None of us understand the depths of what Yah's mercy really is. His mercy lasted long enough until there was only one righteous man left on the earth, and that was Noah. Then he destroyed the earth and everything in it except for 8 people. And those other 7 were spared because of that one man. We don't get that again. This time it's going to be Messiah coming back before all flesh be lost. Scripture talks about that the last days, as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. We're heading into those days. The vileness, the filthiness, the perversion. I mean, I can't remember the guy's name, but this guy who he's running for Senate or some kind of position like that, and he has publicly admitted that he is attracted to children, that he is a pedophile. And the fact that they're even allowing him to still run, that's just the next step to bringing into society that it's okay to have sex with children. This is just the next step to this society, and I mean, it's already this way in other countries, but it's the next step for America to follow suit in these other countries. This whole world is going down the toilet. And Mishpachah, it is more imperative now. It is more important than ever before that you walk in Yah, in all of his ways, and don't play around with his word. So that you will be a part of what this chapter talks about. That his wrath is turned away and that his mercy is poured out on us. Because Mishpachah, even the righteous of Yehovah will require mercy. Because his word says that our righteousness is but filthy rags before him. But we are to seek his righteousness. We are to seek him with our every breath. Because he said that the just shall scarcely enter therein. And that is a sentence that we need to never, ever forget. Because if his saints make it in by the skin of their teeth. Like it says, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? And how scary and terrifying is that for them when Messiah is saying that my righteous will barely make it in. We are so blessed, Mishpachah. We are so blessed that we even know, even for a moment, what it is to serve Yah. We are so blessed to even understand to keep His Shabbat. When the religions of this world, like the church, tell you you don't have to obey Him. How ludicrous. You don't have to obey God because He died for you. I don't... That's about the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So you're telling me God died for me so I don't have to obey Him anymore. This is the kind of stuff that Hasatan attacks us with on a constant basis. Who comes at us in these ways on a constant basis. And the wickedness and the perversion and the filth, the church, the Roman Catholic Church, the mother of all this abomination. And yet they have more pedophiles in their organization than anybody else. They've got more cases of sexual abuse against children than anybody else I've ever heard of. And yet they declare to be the voice of God. The Vicar of Christ, as it's called, which is to be Christ in the flesh. How many popes throughout history was a pedophile? All this stuff, Mishpachah, all the more reason why that we need to be in tune with Yehovah and His Word. Serving His Word. Living and walking out His Word on a daily basis. Being completely surrendered to Him every day, every moment, every minute, every second. Without question. Without compromise, without stipulation, without wasting our time trying to see what we can get out of. But being like Isaiah 66 verse 2. On this one shall I look upon, he who is of a broken heart and contrite spirit and trembles at my word. I can never quote that verse enough. Because it's either that or it's Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living Yah. I would rather not have to fall into the hands of the living Yah. I would rather be wrapped in the hands of the living Yah. Amen? So Mishpachah, as you go throughout the day today, of course, as always, read that chapter for yourself again. See what Yah has for you in it. And just walk it and live it. And really be thankful today that you even have the remotest understanding of who Yehovah is, what His Word means, what His Word means to us as life, what it all means for us, and to be thankful that we are not lost, that we are not a part of the world, that we are not a part of those who fall into the category of the ungodly and the sinner. And may we, by His mercy, by His grace, may we never fall into those categories. Amen. So I love y'all, Mishpachah. I hope you have a really awesome and blessed day. But more importantly, Yah loves you. Shalom, shalom.